This is the fourth episode of the series on fear. Have you ever watched a sporting event and one team is well on top, or a person, an individual, and then something changes in the match and all of a sudden the opposition that are losing have suddenly got a foothold in the game or the event and start to get stronger, and then the last period of time the team that's in the lead suddenly comes overcome with anxiety and fear, which actually stops them doing what they did so well for the first portion of the game. Well, that happens in life too. We can be sailing along in a perfect situation. Something changes in our life and we get anxious and we seize up and we stop doing those things that we're doing well. So if you go back to football or a sport, the team's 2-0 up, coasting along, a team scores to make it 2-1, and for the last 7 or 8 minutes they've stopped doing everything that they've done correctly in the first 80 minutes and start panicking and tie up, and often that leads to a failure because they don't then win. So it's a very basic concept, but in life that can be really the same, that you can do everything right for a long time. So it's important to know that when you are struggling, to try and remember to do those things that you were doing when you were well, to ensure that you get to the point where you can carry on and keep going each time. I know I've reiterated this a few times over the last few videos, but it's so important to build that scaffolding up when you're feeling well, to ensure when you're feeling poorly that you remember how to overcome it. Have a good day, speak to you again, bye.